So unfortunately, I have some bad news for everyone. I've been putting this off for a really long time. So sorry to tell you, but Fang is gone. She's been gone for quite a while, actually. Um, I I've tried to do this several times, but every time I do it, it just doesn't. I just can't go through with it. So this isn't the first time I've tried making this video, or the second. I've done this, I think, 3 times now, and this will hopefully actually I'll go through with it. So, I'm sure you're wondering what happened, and well, I'll have to explain. I hate telling this story. I've told it several times now, obviously to other people, and I've tried telling it to the camera several times, but like I said, I can never bring myself to actually finishing. So I'm going to do my best to finish today and not wimp out. So several months ago, I went to visit my family in the Midwest. Now, I don't know where you as a viewer are watching this video from, but if you've ever been to the Midwest, they have this really tall prairie grass. I'm talking, so deep that if you ride a horse through it, the grass is hitting you on your legs, and even sometimes it's hitting you in the face. That's how tall this grass is. That I've been there for a couple weeks. It was my brother's wedding, so we made a trip out of it, and we spent a couple weeks there. And while there, of course, Fang and I went hunting, and we had a grand old time. In fact, you may have seen our video where we were showing the frogs we caught with Fang. We had a lot of fun. We caught a lot of frogs. We caught some chipmunks. It was just a great trip. Caught some interesting looking crayfish that I'd never seen before. And then just a few days before we were supposed to go home, I was hunting with Fang in the forest. And right on the edge of the forest, there's this tall prairie grass that I was describing. And, a mink just walks a few inches into that stuff and you can't see it. Heck, my 60-pound dog walks a few inches into that stuff and you can't see it. You could seriously lose a horse in it. It's thick, tall stuff. So anyway, I knew that, and I wanted to avoid that because, if Fang goes into it, then I can't follow her, and I have to keep calling her back, and it's really annoying. So as we got close to this tall prairie grass, I put a leash on her so that I could keep control of her, right? And we were going down this little bike trail that went in between the forest. The forest was on one side, and this tall prairie grass was on the other, and we were walking down this bike trail, and this bike came zooming around the corner really fast. And she slammed on her brakes and almost hit us. I was kind of startled, and I stepped to the side, and I loosened my grip on the leash. And Fang, of course, was quite startled by the sudden appearance of this bike and the screeching of the brakes. And so she shot off into the tall grass as quickly as she could, and it zipped the leash pulled right out of my hand, and she was gone. And, at this point, Fang's, scared because of the bike. So me calling her isn't very useful. And so I looked for her, and, I'd actually lost her into this tall prairie grass a couple times already. This wasn't the first time in the trip that I'd lost her in this, endless sea of grass. But every time I'd been able to either call her back, or she ended up at this little pond where we would go fishing. If chipmunk hunting didn't go so well, we'd go fishing at this little pond, and she'd catch some frogs or crawdads or fish or something, And so we were headed for that little pond, like I mentioned, when she disappeared. So I figured, she'll just end up at the pond. So I was a little concerned, especially with the leash dragging behind her, but I figured, you know what, she'll just end up at the pond and it'll be just fine. And I searched, and I searched, and I searched. For the last several days that I was there, I searched constantly, day and night. I actually, interestingly, during my search, found 3 different wild mink, but never once found my mink. Fang was gone. Now, what happened to her, I don't know. I mean, it's great mink habitat. She's an awesome hunter, an amazing muskrat hunter. There were muskrats there, fish, crawdads, frogs, all kinds of things for her to eat, chipmunks, rabbits. I mean, she had lots of food. So, you know, as long as that leash didn't cause a complication, obviously she'd have to chew it off because she's eventually going to get tangled. You know, as long as she chewed that off, I'm sure she's fine. But that's the question. I mean, did she really chew it off? What happened? I don't know. I get really attached to my mink. You guys don't see a fraction of the effort and time I put into my animals. You just see a little bit. I show you guys a little video here, a little video there, but you don't see the hours and hours and hours and all the effort and sweat and blood and tears in between the videos. You don't see that. And I really pour my heart and soul into my mink. And so to lose my little mink, Fang, was really hard. She was, I mean, all my mink are special in a way, but she was a special one for me. Just an awesome muskrat hunter, a good companion, really a good friend to me. We had a lot of good times fishing. We got a lot of good times hunting muskrats, and it was really hard losing her. Like I said, I've tried doing this video multiple times. This is the first one I've gone all the way through. I think in part it's because I've had enough time to get over it. The first time I did the video was just a month or two after losing her, and I cried a lot. And so I was able to get through this one without crying. I hope I wasn't too cold. That you guys can feel the love I have for Fang and the sadness I have of losing her. I don't think you guys would ever really understand. I mean, even if you did see the video of me crying my eyes out, it's really a hard thing for me. So it's taken me a lot of time to really get up the gumption to make this video and actually post it. So I apologize for the long wait. I'm sure you guys have been wondering, you know, what's he doing? He hasn't posted a video for a long time. Well, that's why. And honestly, I've posted several videos since I lost her. I still have quite a bit of footage from back when I had her, and I posted a lot of that footage after losing her. But then I just kind of got burned out and I stopped editing the videos I had, and I just haven't done anything for a long time. So in my next video, I'm going to explain what my plans are moving forward, what I'm going to happen, what's going to go on with this channel, what I'm going to do with minkenry. Because if you guys can't tell, I'm pretty into the mink thing, so it's not going away in my life. Whether you guys get to see it or not, I'm still going to be out with my mink. So in remembrance of Fang, let's all post our favorite video of her. I know what my favorite is, so I'm going to post that at the end of this video. But let's all, on our Facebook or whatever social media platform you use, let's all post our favorite video of Fang today in remembrance of Fang. Just let her know wherever she is that we miss her. Hopefully she's hunting in the wild, you know, living the good life. But if not, if she's now a spirit, let's send out those videos, you know, in memory of her. So share them with everyone you can, and let's remember Fang and her passing in our lives. You know, she could be alive and well for all we know, but she'll no longer be a part of our lives. So share that video, and you know, I appreciate your guys' subscription. I appreciate you guys watching my videos, and till next time, I'll explain what our next plans are moving forward. Thanks. No, you can't play with this. This is for the camera. Yeah, this is for the video. Are you looking at yourself? You cute little monkey. Look at that. That's the cutest baby girl in el mundo. The cutest baby girl en el mundo. Mira, ahí está. Sí, ese bebé. Este bebé tan linda. Okay, I need to do my video, sweetheart. Thank you.